And once again, good morning, everyone. So, today's keyword is mindset, mindset of winners. So, let me ask you a quick question. What do you think separates someone who achieves their goals from someone who just dreams about them? Is it talent? Maybe a little. Is it luck? Occasionally. Or is it having the right connections, the right sources, the perfect circumstances? Of course, we would like to think so because that would mean it's out of our hands. It would mean we are off the hook. But here's what research and, more importantly, real life consistently shows: the difference between people who win and people who wish isn't about what they have, it's about how they think. So it's all about their mindset. So today we are diving into something that can genuinely change your trajectory: building a mindset of winners. Because here's the truth: winners are made daily in ordinary moments, not on podiums, not when cameras are watching, but in the small, unsexy, everyday choices that no one sees but you. So let's be clear about something first. A winning mindset isn't about being perfect, being the best, or never failing. In fact, winners fail constantly. They just don't quit. A winning mindset is built on four pillars: discipline, resilience, vision, and belief. Because discipline means you do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't, and it's basically when you really don't like it. See, the beginning of a task is always unpleasant, it's always coming out of your comfort zone. So people don't like it. We love to be in our comfort zone, but then that hampers growth. Resilience means you bounce back from setbacks instead of staying down. And fortunately, yesterday's podcast was on bouncing back from setbacks. If you really want to listen to it, go and just listen to that. And vision, it means you are clear about where you are going, even if the path is foggy. And belief, so very important, means you trust that you are capable of growth even when current evidence suggests otherwise. So, first of all, you know, others' belief will always come later on. You should have belief on your own self. Let me tell you about Lakshmi. She runs a small tailoring business from home in Chennai. A few years ago, she could barely read or write. But her dream? To expand her business online. Everyone around her said, Lakshmi, you don't even have a smartphone. How will you do online business? Focus on what you know. But Lakshmi didn't have a defeated mindset. She had a winner's mindset. She asked her teenage daughter to teach her how to use a smartphone. We all know in our families the kids are the smartest for using smartphones. If you ever want to learn new technology, go to your child. That will definitely help you. She learned slowly, making mistakes, feeling foolish. She started a WhatsApp business account, then an Instagram page. She posted photos of her work. She learned basic English phrases to communicate with customers. Today, she ships custom blouses across India. Was it easy? No. Did she have all the skills at the start? Absolutely not. Did she fail and mess up along the way? Every single day. But she had the mindset. I don't know how yet, but I'll figure it out. That's it. And that's what winners do. They don't wait to feel ready. They start messy and learn along the way. And here's the myth we need to shatter, that winners don't fail or winners have it easy. Actually, winners fail more than most people because they try more than most people. If you won't try, you'll never fail, but then you'll never grow. So, the difference, they don't internalize failure as identity. When someone with a losing mindset fails, they think, I'm a failure. This proves I'm not good enough. But when someone with a winning mindset fails, they think, okay, this thing didn't work. What can I learn from this? What will I try differently next time? See the difference? One is a period, the other is a comma. Let me give you Rahul's story also. He's a software engineer who applied for promotion 3 times and got rejected each time. 3 times. And after the third rejection, he could have thought, I'm not leadership material. I should just stay where I am. Instead, he asked for feedback. Turned out he was technically brilliant, but struggled with communication and team collaboration. So, what did he do? He joined a public speaking club. He started volunteering to lead small team projects. He read books on leadership. He worked on the skills he lacked instead of hiding from them. And the fourth time, he got the promotion. So winners understand that failure is feedback, not a finale. Here's another one closer to home. Ananya wanted to get back into shape after her second child. She joined a gym, felt embarrassed, quit. Tried yoga, couldn't keep up, quit. Tried running, got injured, quit again. For a while, she labored herself as someone who just can't stick to fitness. But when she changed her mindset, she stopped seeing each attempt as a failure and started seeing it as data. Okay, gym feels intimidating. Yoga classes are too fast paced for me right now. Running caused injury because I didn't build up gradually. So she tried something new, walking for 20 minutes every morning with a friend. Just walking, no pressure, no performance, no judgment. 6 months later, she's doing 10,000 steps daily and has started body weight exercises at home. She didn't succeed because she found the perfect program. She succeeded because she kept adjusting, kept learning, and refused to give up on herself. So is what when it gets practical. Winners don't rely on motivation. They rely on habits because motivation is fickle. It's there on Monday morning after a motivational video. It's gone by Wednesday afternoon when you're tired and overwhelmed. But habits don't care how you feel. They just run. Winners create systems, not goals. So instead of saying, I want to be healthier, they say, I'll walk for 20 minutes every day at 6 a.m. and then come back and attend the session. That's why said it 20 minutes, so that you are here. But small, specific, repeatable. Let me tell you about Priya. She wanted to read more, but always said, I'm too busy. I don't have time. And one day, she decided to apply a winner's mindset. She didn't set a goal to read more. She created a habit. I'll read 10 pages every night before bed. Just 10. You can even begin with 2. Not a problem. Some nights she read just those 10 pages and fell asleep. Other nights she got hooked and read 30. In 1 year, she finished 24 books. 24. Not because she suddenly found more time, but because she made reading a non negotiable daily habit. So winners understand this. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. So if your daily habits are aligned with who you want to become, winning is inevitable. It's just a matter of time. So here's a mindset shift that changes everything. Winners treat every single day as training. So let me repeat that. Winners treat every single day as training. Not just the big days, not just when it counts, every day. Most people save their best effort when it matters. The exam, the presentation, the event, the competition. Winners practice excellence daily in ordinary moments so that when it does matter, they're already operating from muscle memory. This means they ask themselves three questions every morning. What can I learn today? The first one. Every mundane days have lessons. A difficult conversation teaches patience. A mistake teaches precision. And boredom teaches discipline. Then, question number two. What can I practice today? You want to be a better communicator? Practice in the grocery store, with your cab driver, with your family. You want to be more confident? Practice standing tall, speaking clearly, taking up space today. And number three, how can I show up better today? Not perfect, better. 1% improvement, that's all. But every single day. So consistency helps. Let me give you a simple example. Meera wanted to become more assertive at work. She was tired of being talked over in meetings. She didn't wait for the next big meeting to practice. She started small. She practiced saying no to small, unnecessary requests at home. She practiced speaking up when the waiter got her order wrong. She practiced stating her opinion clearly when discussing weekend plans with friends. By the time the important work meeting came around, assertiveness wasn't a leap. It was just an extension of what she'd been practicing daily. Winners know the game is won in practice, not just in performance. So, all right, now, where you take action. I want you to choose one winning habit to commit to for the next 7 days. Just one, not five, not a complete life overhaul, one. And here are some options like waking up early, even just 30 minutes earlier than usual. Make it 20 minutes earlier. Learn for 20 minutes. A new language, a skill, read something educational. Third, exercise. Walk, stretch, dance, anything that moves your body. And fourth, speak boldly. Practice saying what you really think, asking for what you need. Pick one. Write it down, make it specific and doable. And for the next 7 days, no matter what, you keep that commitment to yourself. Not because it will transform your life in a week, but because keeping promises to yourself builds the foundation of a winning mindset. And here's a beautiful truth about a winning mindset. It's not reserved for the naturally gifted, the well connected, or the lucky few. It's available to anyone willing to do three things: show up consistently, learn from failure, and refuse to quit on themselves. So, winners are made daily in ordinary moments. So, in the moment you choose to wake up when the alarm rings instead of hitting snooze, in the moment you do the work even though no one's watching, or in the moment you fail and decide to try again instead of giving up, or in the moment you practice kindness when you're tired, patience when you're frustrated, and courage when you're scared. These are the moments that build champions. Not the trophies, not the applause, the quiet, unglamorous, deeply unsexy moments where you choose growth over comfort. And here's the thing, you don't need permission to start. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to decide. So here is your call to action. Choose one winning habit. Commit to 7 days. Track it. Don't break the chain. Yes. And at the end of the 7 days, notice how you feel. Not just about the habit itself, but about yourself. I'm sure you will see the change. Notice that you're someone who keeps their word, someone who follows through, someone who's building a winning mindset one ordinary day at a time. The podium isn't where winners are born, the podium is where they are recognized. Winners are born in the small daily decisions that no one sees but you. So go, decide, commit, show up. Your future self is watching. I will say, make yourself proud. So, with that thought, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you.